Greetings, greetings from the beautiful South African coast. There is nothing more wondrous than seeing the fruits of our labor in all of their juiciness and color and deliciousness. And we ourselves are the fruits of God's labor. Do you see the deliciousness in yourself? I invite you to get a taste of that by closing your eyes and placing your precious hands over your beautiful heart. And as you breathe, feel the rise and fall of your chest against your hands. Feel how Hashem is breathing life into you in this moment and this moment and this moment. And it is no accident that the word life sounds so much like the word love. This breath of life is also a breath of love. And as you feel this breath of life entering your chest, filling your lungs, you can also feel the pumping of life by the organ of love. How this precious heart of yours is turning that breath into life and love and sending it to every fiber of your being. You are the clay in the hands of the potter. The glass in the hands of the glass blower. The wood in the hands of the carpenter. And so much care has been put into creating you in every moment. And keeping you going in every moment. Choose to feel the new cells that are being birthed in you right now. And that which is no longer needed making its way out. his labor. How precious you are. And you don't have to do anything to earn that preciousness. Just being created makes you precious in the hands of your Creator. And with that knowing, I invite you for a moment to inhabit the consciousness of a tree, of any fruit-bearing tree that brings you joy. And see yourself at the edge of a branch. So craving to bring out more life and more light into the world. And even though there are storms and heat waves and animals, your desire to create beauty is bigger than any fear. So feel a little head poking out as a delicate and beautiful flower that can now face the world and face the sun. And your smell is fragrant. And your pollen is plentiful. And here come the birds and the bees. And they are your friends. Helping your beauty to make love with the beauty of another flower. And over time, after many visitors come your way, just the right one, plants just the right seed. You can feel it, wonder, and potential of new life growing within you. In the tail of you. And it starts to grow. and push the flower out ever further out into the world. And as this fruit grows, you can feel more and more nourishment coming from the tree. Offering it more sweetness. Feel the flesh of that fruit. The flesh that makes up the skin. And the flesh that makes up the sweet and juicy insides. And feel the seeds coming into formation. And these seeds really are a wonder. They are the key to many generations coming after you. So protect those seeds. Put little shells around them. Love them. Kiss them. And you know that the sweeter you become as a fruit, the more likely your seeds will be spread far and wide. And you want your seeds to be spread far and wide. Because then the light that you are will shine in lands you couldn't have even imagined. And so you feel yourself as a fruit coming fully into form. And your green flesh becomes more colorful and ever more beautiful in the light of the sun. And the flower that you once were becomes firm or withers away. The fruit is where your beauty is now. Can you feel it becoming that much sweeter? Can you smile at the sweetness in yourself? And enjoy your deliciousness just being the fruit. And now that you're in your full beauty, hold yourself up high on this branch. Shine your light onto the world and get ready. is this? A human has grasped you in his claw. And he's opened you up and seen the beauty of your flesh. And praised the one and only God for creating you. Has blessed the world that it should have more of you. And as he continues to wander in the fields, he takes one bite of flesh after the other and spits out the seeds. Spreading your light far and wide, just as you hoped. And keep sending your love to those seeds that they should take root. And see into the future those seeds going deep into the ground, unraveling and unfolding and sprouting new life, new trees and new fruits and new seeds for many generations after you. You, precious soul, the fruit of God's labor, the Yehudi, He blessed you with so much light and so much wisdom. And it is for that reason that Am Yisrael was spread far and wide to the four corners of the earth. The millions of us are his seeds of truth and goodness. Of knowing that every human being is made in God's image. Each one a unique light within the unity of the infinite light. And this has been our message to the world. And you've done that so well. Paratzta yama v'kedma tzafona v'negba. And you've been spread west and east, north and south, just like God promised our ancestors before us. And perhaps now that this light has shone onto the entire planet, it is time to come home. Back to the soil where you grow the best, where your seeds sprout in the most beautiful ways, where your light shines the brightest. I invite you now to lift your hands up and imagine them resting on the heads of the entire nation of Israel. Those in the land and those spread out far and wide. With all of this light and love that you've created in your heart, I invite you to bless them, that they should see how precious they are in the eyes of their Creator. That they should understand that the galut, the exile, has been less a punishment for them and more a blessing for the world. That they should believe in their capacity to bless the world with the light of the Holy One. And that they should heed the call to return home. And if they are in the land of Israel, they should heed the call to feel at home. And to keep rooting themselves deeper into the soil, and to keep planting more and more seeds into the Holy Land, and to know with absolute certainty that this is where they belong. And you can bring those hands of blessing back to your heart. And offer yourself some of that blessing as well. Thank yourself for showing up today, for the sweetness that you are, for the source of blessing that you are, and for the seeds you keep creating and spreading throughout this world. When you are ready, I invite you to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes and bat your eyes open, knowing that whenever you want to, you can close your eyes, place your hands over your heart, and come back to the sweetness and the beauty that you are in this world. With love from South Africa.